Let's talk about content repurposing strategy because honestly, it's fundamental to the growth of most businesses. And odds are you are probably working way too hard to produce far less than you should. And you are not nearly as omnipresent as you could be with probably less work. So, this is the process, the system, and framework to easily 10x or 20x your content creation and deployment strategy that honestly, at least 80% of marketers are completely missing. So let's fix that. Now, in focusing on content repurposing, we have to establish a few constants and we have to get a few business rules in place. Now, the first thing that's most important is using universal creative and copy formats, plus some automation tools for the development of and delivery of those pieces. Remember, repurposing content is a vital skill. And not only for organic marketers, but also for creative strategy and literally any paid media effort. The single most important thing to a repost of all content strategy that is omni-channel is to have a plan for formatting and the tools in place to do that properly. So let's cover the three most important formats and my four favorite tools that I use every single day to turn one piece of content into dozens that goes into one platform to over 10 or 20 with very little effort. First, let's look at landscape videos. They are excellent for traditional media outlets like YouTube and Twitter and Facebook and LinkedIn, etc. Your websites, your emails, literally anywhere. Traditional. Landscape videos are perfect to be used when automating live broadcasts also, especially with pre-recorded materials so that you don't have to work to be live all the time. On the other hand, we have portrait mode videos. These are full screen vertical video. And these are perfect for newer forms of media like TikTok and Facebook and Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts and Pinterest Idea Pins and Snapchat, etc. The key distinction between landscape and portrait mode videos is not just their orientation, but also the length and strategy. Let's go super deep into the finer details of what we need to think about there. First off, landscape videos should be long form and cover a variety of talking points, whereas portrait mode videos should be short form and singular in focus. This is the human psychology of what we expect with that creative format. Now, the copy can be used on both traditional and newer forms of media and blogs, and situationally formatted for contextual relevance by platform. And you can do that really, really easy. Hell, you can automate it. So my favorite tools for the automation of the delivery of content are as follows. Number one, modular.io. This is the single best omni-channel delivery system for both short-form content, both video and static, as well as long-form content. I love how it connects with Canva and other digital asset management systems and gives you analytics, plus the ability to automatically, contextually format one piece of content to many platforms. Literally with the click of a button, your video can go out to 9 different places and it'll format it appropriately. That is amazing. Second in the toolbox is repurpose.io. This is an excellent tool to automatically rip content without any watermarks and repurpose it to other platforms. One of my favorite uses for repurpose.io is to actually make a Google Drive archive of any content from any platform. For instance, if you're making native TikTok and then want to blast it everywhere, you could use repurpose.io to rip that from TikTok automatically to a Google Drive, upload it into Publer, and have it go 7 places like that. That's amazing. Now, when it comes to live video, there is literally nothing better that I've found than StreamYard. It is the best automated tool for the omni-channel distribution of pre-recorded content to format as a live video. Literally every day, multiple times a day, I am live on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter. I should get on Twitch because that's an option too. In Amazon Live, you can do Vimeo, Dickcast, and really anything with an RTMP feature. The point is, you can take your pre-recorded videos in landscape format and blast them out as live content on literally anywhere, any time of the day in an automated fashion and schedule in advance. That's huge. The last thing I want to talk about is captions.ai. This is a great app that will cut the downtime of your videos and put up fun captions that are easy to read and easy to edit, so you can quickly optimize short form content for both viewability and make it accessible with no sound, all in one place. And it's super cheap, and you can even do a free version. If you're not using captions.ai, you're working too hard. So let's talk about the process for breaking down bigger pieces. How do we take something and make it a lot of things? Well, when we're trying to be omni-channel with a coordinated content effort that is complementary, we need to have a content creation strategy. The best execution for this is the creation of long-form video content with supporting imagery and long-form copy. Each portion of the long-form content can be broken down into segments to be used in contextually relevant ways in shorter form content platforms. Now, sometimes this means you're taking a 30-minute video and breaking it into 3 10-minute videos. Sometimes it means you're taking an hour-long video and breaking it into 10 45-second videos. You can do all of that. And long-form content with clearly defined talking points and supporting copy for each point allows for the creation of many short-form efforts, including purely written ones. When repurposing content from a long-form video and long-form copy, we can include channels like blogs and TikTok, bite-sized YouTube videos, and concept testing for ads and the way that we deploy this stuff. So it is not just organic. You can use this for paid media. I've been doing that for years, and I highly suggest you do too. Because all the content is cohesive and was created to get across a singular message, it is incredibly easy to produce dozens of pieces of content from a single 10 or 30-minute video and maybe 10 to 12 paragraphs. You could even get a 3 to 5 minute video of one of your customers talking about your product and literally make 50 ads from it and have copy for your headlines in your ads, for your subject lines in your emails, and copy on your webpage, all from that one individual effort. And you can get that for free. So here's how to make one video into 20 plus pieces of content. Step number 1, record a 30-minute video with 3 clearly defined 10-minute segments. Step number 2, write a 3 to 5 paragraph description for each one of the segments of that 30-minute video. Number 3, chop that original video up into 3 videos with dedicated paragraphs for each section. Now, this will turn that one video into a lot. And this is a great place to get started of using one form of long-form content to produce other forms of long-form content that are shorter, that already have the dedicated copy ready already. Step number 4 is highlight 2 to 3 thesis statements from each chopped up video, and you can create that as short form content to be blasted out. So if the one video now produces 3 other pieces of video, and each one of these pieces of video produces 3 videos, now you're talking the point of 15 to 16 pieces of content before you're even addressing the fact that you can use that copy across a dozen different platforms, and you can automate the deployment of that in both long and short form. And step number 5 is to deploy all this stuff. Get that original 30-minute video out. Also use it as a live video, and you can do that across a dozen channels if you want to. You can make that description a long form blog and an article, and each segment of that long form blog can be its own short form blog with an accompanying video, because people might not want to watch the whole 30-minute thing, but they might watch the 10, so you can be there as well. And you can edit each section of that short form video with the copy ready, dump it into publisher.io, and you can blast it out to half a dozen channels or more. Realistically, if you shoot one really good 30-minute video, this could be over 100 pieces of content where you are on things like Medium and Reddit, making blogs, posting emails, doing copy testing, figuring out short form content for TikTok and Pinterest and YouTube and Instagram and Snapchat, and long form content for literally every single platform that isn't forced to be full screen vertical video, and your website. And if you're not doing that, you're probably paying way too much to get far too few content. You deserve better.